see the turnstiles taking every piece as you walk by. To the night with all of my mistakes, and we are not the same. 'Cause we are not the same, and we are all to blame. And if you save my life, I'll be the one who drives you home tonight. And if the ever lets you down, I'll be the one who drives you home tonight. Yeah, tonight. Soften you down, 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 'cause it's soften you down, it's soften you down, you down. You don't know a thing about this life. You don't know a thing about this life. You don't know a thing about this life. 'Cause you don't know a thing about life. You don't know a thing, and if you save my life, I'll be the one who drives you home tonight. And if it ever lets you down, I'll be the one who drives you home tonight. Yeah, tonight. But you home tonight. 'Cause it's soften you down, 'cause it's soften you down, 'cause it's soften you down, 'cause it's soften you, soften you, soften you down. They're gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books to make a citizen out of you. Because they sleep with a gun and keep an eye on you, son, so they can watch all the things you do. Because the drugs never work, they gonna give you a smirk, 'cause they got methods of keeping you clean. They gonna rip up your heads, your aspirations to shreds. Another cog in the murder machine. They said I'm teenagers scared the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe it'll leave you alone, but not me. The boys and girls in the clique, the awful names at the stick. You're never gonna fit in much, kid. But if you're troubled and hurt, what you got under your shirt will make them pay for the things that they did. They said I'm teenagers scared the living shit out of me. They can care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe it'll leave you alone, but not me. Oh, yeah. Mama, we all go to hell. Mama, we all go to hell. I'm writing this letter and wishing you well. Mama, we all go to hell. Oh, well now, Mama, we're all gonna die. Mama, we're all gonna die. Stop asking me questions, I'd hate to see you cry. Mama, we're all gonna die. And when we go, don't blame us, yeah. We let the fire just feed us, yeah. You made us so famous. We'll never let you know. When you go to return to me, my love. Mama, we're all full of lies. Mama, we're meant for the flies. And right now they're building a coffin your size. Mama, we're all full of lies. Well, mother was the warden to my legs and to my tongue. You should have raised a baby girl. I should have been a better son. If you could count on the infection, naked, amputated ones, you should have been. I could have been a better son. And when we go, don't blame us, yeah. We let the fire just feed us, yeah. You made us so famous. We'll never let you know. She said you ain't no son of mine. For what you done there, get a find a place for you and just your mind, your manners when you go. When you go to return to me, my love. That's right. Mama, we are gonna hell. Mama, we are gonna hell. It's really quite pleasant, except for the smell. Mama, we all go to hell.
And if you would call me your sweetheart, I'd maybe then sing you a song.
But the shit that I've done with this fuck of a gun, you would cry out to rise online. We're dead after all. Through fortune and pain we fall. And if you can say that, I'll tell you the way do it now and do it loud. Killjoys, make some noise.
Drugs, give me drugs, give me drugs. I don't need it, but I'll sell what you got. Take the cash and I'll keep it 8 legs to the wall. Hit the gas, sell 'em all. Every crawl, every crawl, every crawl. Two people detonator. Love, give me love, give me love. I don't need it, but I'll take what I want from your heart. And I'll keep it in a bag, in a box. Put an X on the floor. Give me more, give me more, give me more. Shut up and sing it with me. From my security to every enemy. We're on your property, standing in T-formation. It's blowing out a ray. In plastic surgery. Keep your apology, give us more detonation. Oh, let me tell you about the sad man. Shut up and let me see your jazz hands. Remember when you were a madman? Thought you was Batman and hit the party with a gas can. Just be you animal. You run the company. Fuck like a Kennedy. I think we'd rather burn your information. It's blowing out a ray. In plastic surgery. Keep your apology, give us more detonation. And right here, right now, all the way in Battery City, the little children raise their open, filthy palms like tiny daggers up to heaven. And all the juvie halls and the weird rats, as angels made from neon and fucking garbage, scream out, what will save us? And the sky opened up. Everybody wants to change the world. Everybody wants to change the world, but no one wants to die. Wanna try, wanna try, wanna try, wanna try, wanna try now. I'm being Make no apology. It's stuff with victory. On my authority, class and dirty, young and loaded. Drop like a bullet shell, just like a sleeper cell. I'd rather go to hell than be in a purgatory. Cut my hair, gag and bore me, pull this pin, let this world explode. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten and the damned? He said, will you defeat them, your demons and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade. Say
loved you yesterday. I don't love you like I loved you yesterday. I don't love you like I loved you yesterday.
I'm in the business of misery, let's take it from the top. She's got a body like an hourglass, it's ticking like a clock. It's a matter of time before we all run out. When I thought he was mine, she caught him by the mouth. I waited a long month, she finally set him free. I told him I couldn't lie, he was the only one for me. 2 weeks and we caught on fire. She's got it out for me, but I wear the biggest smile. Whoa, I never meant to break, but I got him where I want him now. Whoa, it was never my intention to brag, to steal it all away from you now. But God, does it feel so good, 'cause I got him where I want him now. And if you could, then you know you would, 'cause God, it just feels so, it just feels so good. Second chances, they don't ever matter, people never change. Love's a whore, you're nothing more, I'm sorry, that'll never change. And about forgiveness, we're both supposed to have exchange. Sorry honey, but I passed it up, now look this way. Well, there's a million other girls that do it just like you, looking as innocent as possible to get to who they want and what they like. It's easy if you do it right. Well, I refuse, I refuse, I refuse. Whoa, I never meant to break, but I got him where I want him now. Whoa, it was never my intention to brag, to steal it all away from you now. But God, does it feel so good, 'cause I got him where I want him right now. And if you could, then you know you would, 'cause God, it just feels so, it just feels so good. I watched his wildest dreams come true, and not one of them involving you. Just watch my wildest dreams come true, not one of them involving. Whoa, I never meant to break, but I got him where I want him now. Whoa, I never meant to break, but I got him where I want him now. Whoa, it was never my intention to break, to steal it all away from you now. But God, does it feel so good, 'cause I got him where I want him now. And if you could, then you know you would, 'cause God, it just feels so, it just feels so good. If I'm a bad person, you don't like me, well I guess I'll make my own way. It's a circle, I mean cycle, I can't excite you anymore. Where's your gavel, your jury, what's my offense this time? You're not a judge, but if you're gonna judge me, well sentence me to another life. Don't wanna hear your sad songs, I don't wanna feel your pain, but it's always on my fault, 'cause you know when your new best friend. Ignorance is your new best friend. And this is the best thing that could have happened. Any longer and I wouldn't have made it. It's not a war, no, it's not a rapture. I'm just a person, but you can't take it. The same tricks that once fooled me, they won't get you anywhere. I'm not the same kid from your memory. Well, now I can fend for myself. Don't wanna hear your sad song, I wanna feel your pain. When it's all my fault, 'cause you know we're not the same. We're not the same. Oh, we're not the same. Yeah, we used to stick together. We wrote our names in blood. But I guess you can't accept that change is good. be it all alone. Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun you can't count on no one? Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun you can't count on no one? Ain't it fun living in the real world? Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Ain't it fun? Baby, now you're one of us. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. Ain't it good? Ain't it good? Being all alone. Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. 'Cause the world don't open up. Ain't it good? Ain't it his lucky eyes, we're not at the end, but we already won. Oh no, no one. Is his lucky eyes, is his lucky eyes, is his lucky eyes of us. to be. These pigs are after me, after you. Run away like it was yesterday, and we could run away if we could run away from here. Got a bulletproof heart. You got a hollow point smile. Me and your runaway scars. Got a photograph treating on the getaway mile. Let's blow a hole in this town and do a talking with the laser beam. Gunning out of this place in a bullet's embrace. Then we'll do it again. How can they say, Jenny, could you come back home? 'Cause everybody knows you don't ever wanna come back and let me be the one to save you. Gravity don't mean too much to me. I'm who I've got to be. These pigs are after me, after you. Run away like it was yesterday, when we could run away, when we could run away from here. I'm shooting out of this room because I showed 'em like the company. Stop your preaching right there, 'cause I really don't care, and I'll do it again. So get me out of my head, 'cause it's getting kinda grand, you know. Coming ready or not, when the motor gets hot, we can do it again. The papers say, Johnny, won't you come back home? 'Cause everybody knows you don't wanna give yourself up, tell the truth, and God will save you. Gravity don't mean too much to me. I'm who I've got to be. These pigs are after me, after you. Run away like it was yesterday, and we could run away if we could run away from here. And though I know how much you hate this, are you gonna be the one to save us from the black and hopeless feeling? Will you mean it when the